welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. Today we're going to be trying some new makeup products, but creating a look inspired by this beautiful Aura photo I found online. I felt like it perfectly fit this new blush that I got from Patrick Ta. I got another shade of a double take cream and powder blush in the shade She's the Moment. A beautiful, vibrant peach, and I do just use the powder side today, and I am blocking out my eyelids so I have a nice even base with some concealer, and then I just set it down with some translucent powder so no eyeshadow or anything would skip. But like I said, I'm going to be taking the powdered blush on to my eyelids and the crease, and we're just going to do a nice aura like the photo. Very soft and vibrant peachy in the crease. I'm obsessed with this color. I'm sure I had this in my collection, but there's something really great about these blushes from Patrick Ta, and I love that I can use them on my eyes too. I just wanted to do something that would make me feel euphoric. The weather has been getting better. It's so nice and springy out, but we do have these days where it'll start to snow again. I have a plan of a video I want to do where I create serotonin dopamine makeup. I have this image in my head, and I'll probably use this blush again just because it screams dopamine. It just like feels like injecting into my veins spring, and I used to think I was a fall girly, which I still love fall, but I mainly love fall because of Halloween. But I think I'm a spring girl. Spring is just like the best time of year. It's not hot, it's not cold, and you can hear the birds shining and all the grass and the trees and the flowers are reblooming. It's just so fun and beautiful. After we get this nice vibrant peachy coral shade blended into the eye crease, I'm going to be taking a yellow, and I actually searched all of my eyeshadow palettes. I don't have a single like butter yellow like that chicken in the background in my palettes. This is the closest I could find in this like Boxy Charm palette in that premium shade, and even that is not the color I'm wanting. I ended up using that and a little of the white in the corner just to make more of a pastel, but it does replicate that photo pretty well, so I was impressed with it. But I still want a nice pastel butter yellow shade. I just don't have any in my collection, so I'll have to look around and see if I can find any, but this will work for now. The thing I like about this is the two colors really correlate well together, so even though I'm going back in with some of that blush, it blends softly into that yellow and creates like a new like pastel shade. That's what I love about the color wheel. I love mixing shades that are similar and that they end up making a new kind of like the aura shade in the crease. I was pretty impressed with that, and then I did take that white and I just put it on my brow bone just to brighten it up. It didn't do much, but I liked it. After we're done with that, we're going to just take any warm toned brown. I took this from an Ofra palette that I again got in a Boxy Charm, and we're taking it on a skinny little liner brush and creating a nice soft smoky brown cat eye. I've been so into doing these liners like this. I just feel like it's super soft, perfect for spring, and it's just fun, and I'm able to like create a different shape and really bring up the arch on the wing with the Q-tip trick that I do. I just feel like it's super flattering to the eye. It's just a softer look than a harsh black liner, which you're never gonna get me to not clutch onto my eyeliner. I do love a black cat eye, but it is fun to switch up and do a little bit of a softer winged moment, even though this is still pretty like a pretty big wing. Again, taking my wet Q-tip and just cleaning up that wing and like bringing it up even further. It's so satisfying. It's so fun to do. And I just feel like it really like sharpens and brings up the eye. Obviously I need to clean it up there a little bit more, but then we're just going to replicate it onto the other eye and it'll be done for the eye look. It's a very matte look, but I feel like these colors really enhance my eyes, and they look super cute. And I love the shape of this wing. It's like a very upwinded. It reminds me of those cows with like the big horns that like arch up. For a mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Unlimited Lash Lift Effect Mascara. It's the one that has like the two-position tool to it, I guess you could call it. It can bend so that you can use the straight to stretch and lengthen, and then use the brush bent version of it to lift the lashes from root to tip and access the inner corners. That's why I really like it. I have the waterproof one. This is something my mom gave me, and I'm not a huge waterproof mascara girly because it's really hard to get off my lashes, and I already don't have the best ones because I wear lashes every day, which is my own fault, but that's fine. But it did look pretty good by itself for being my lashes, but I did add the Ardell Demi Wispies because I've been obsessed with those. I forgot how good they are. I feel like they look like lash extensions. They just look more softer, more natural, like I said, like lash extensions, and perfect for a little flirty spring eye, so you can really see that aura eye. I did make a mistake. I already have sunscreen on, which was the Hawaiian Tropics face one, but then I put this e.l.f. Invisible Sunscreen, the pore diffusing one, and I just feel like those two did not go together. They were like doing the pilling thing, so don't do that. You definitely need to check the ingredients to make sure that they won't do that. That's usually why pilling happens, because the ingredients do not mix well together. The new product that I picked up was from NYX Professional Makeup, and it's the Pro Fix Stick Concealer, Correcting Concealers, and I got the shade Pale and then the shade Yellow. Obviously Pale was very pale and the other one was very yellow, but the way I did it on my complexion, like, this is going to be just like a light foundation for me. And they mixed well and created the most perfect shade for me. I was pretty impressed. Obviously it didn't lay like perfect on my nose, but I'm gonna blame that on the blurring primer because that was just causing me issues. And I did try it again today before I went to work and didn't do that, and it worked perfect. So it was just the primer that was causing issues for this. I was able to get a deal on these on Ulta, I believe. They were doing like a sale on NYX, so I would definitely do it when you could do that, because I think they were like $10 each originally. But I think these are like such a handy little thing. Obviously it is a correcting concealer, not a foundation, but you can use makeup however you want. And I feel like this would be perfect to put in your purse or your travel bag because it's super small. And I love how pinpointing it is to, like, you can correct little spots on your face. But yeah, I just kept adding a little more here and there where I felt like I wanted some more coverage and some more brightness. It was just nice to not wear like a full face of foundation. Even though I love my Run Beauty Sweetener foundation, it is nice to just wear a little bit of a lighter base. And then we're going to put the Physicians Butter Believe It Banana Powder. This stuff smells so good, just like their other stuff, and it's like the kawaii face on it kills me. That is one of my weaknesses. If I had like a trading card, it would say your flaw. You will buy anything with a cute face and is adorable. But we're gonna go in with that powdered blush to tie in the monochromatic vibe. Just as I suspected, I'm obsessed. I love blush, and I just feel like this really warmed up the complexion and didn't look too crazy once I like re-blended it out with a powder brush just to diffuse it a little bit more. But it just really warmed up my complexion. I have like a yellow base to my skin tone, so I feel like warm tones look so good on me, and I'm obsessed with it. It was worth the purchase. I have another one of it. It's like the super bright pink one from his collection, and I like it, but I think I like this one more, maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a blush because I love all blushes. We are gonna still contour with our Kaleidoes Contour Trio in light as per usual. We are going to be taking the Most Love Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I've never used this. It's in Be My Highlight. I would say this is the most like soft, like you cannot see the glitter or shimmer in it. It's a very pearlized. You buff it into your skin, it literally looks like candlelight is like onto your face. It's like such a natural glow. I am obsessed. I feel like this would be perfect for brides. I don't know if they only have one shade, but they really need to bring out more because I do love their baked blushes, so they need to bring out more highlighter shades. To stain my lips, I'm taking the Run Beauty lip stain marker in Popular. So like a super bright pink, very Glinda. I only slightly did this I was putting a plumping gloss on after, but I want to play with this more. You layer it up with the NYX Professional Duck Plump High Pigment Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mauve Out of My Way, and I got this in my mouth and I had never coughed harder in my life. It is so spicy. I have never experienced such a plumping spicy lips gloss. Like, I was dying. I thought my lips were gonna fall off my face and I was never gonna stop coughing. But it is cute once it wears down. Just don't get it in your mouth like I did. And it actually does plump. Like, I could see in these clips like a noticeable difference in my lips because they were literally on fire. But once it did wear down a little bit, it wasn't painful anymore. But the initial, yeah, acid, that's what it feels like. But I hope you enjoyed this little Aura inspired makeup look, trying some new little things to my makeup collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye!